Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to Galaxy Girls. Right, then last we left off. Okay, so I cannot put that scene on YouTube. I can't. It's not the full thing. Where I cut that episode off is the extent of what I was going to risk putting on the actual bit of video. It got way more graphic than that. But it also crashed the game. It was apparently so spicy the game itself said, nope, fuck this shit, and just got out. It was nice though, put it that way. I flip over barely aware that I'm awake. I feel like I got the best sleep in the world last night. Oh baby, yes. Maybe I should do that more often. Not if you're gonna crash my fucking game, you're not. I step into the dining area. Today I'm the first one to arrive. Okay. I head into the back section of the room and begin to cook away. I just feel so tired today. I don't want to be yelled at again. We'll finish this up and leave enough for leftovers behind for them to share. Afterwards, I can probably avoid seeing them for a while if I do maintenance in the command center. I can deal with everything else later. Alright, that's what I'll do for now. With a sigh, I push my worries aside. Now finished cooking, I set the table. Fresh eggs, bacon, and toast. Sure, the ladies won't complain about this spread. Spread you can probably... you know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Having already ate, I decided to head out straight away. The sound of footsteps echoed outside the room. I braced myself for the worst. The main door slide open and in steps Sarah, feeling a heart drop in response to the sight. Sarah, what can I do for you? I like your dress. Will you hear me out? Of course. She pauses for a moment, staring at the wall next to me. I thought about it all last night, and I was in the wrong for treating you so poorly like this past week. It was uncalled for. You were merely doing your job, and I was just making it more difficult. The woman's apology seems genuine enough, but I'm still nervous. Yeah, I would be too after. I could have just readily accept that, not at face value. I see. Thank you for your consideration. She closes her eyes for a hard second. After taking a deep breath, she reopens and looks me in the eyes. I hope we can start over. Time heals all wounds. I'm sure we can come to an understanding eventually. Yes, of course. Sarah slinks back out the door, a look of slight dejection on her face. What, you didn't think that she would just immediately be like, yeah, okay, now we're best buddies. No, you have to repair the bridge. Mend the fucking wounds. Just when I think I'm alone again, the door squeals open. Yep, there you are. Fucking adorable. Hey, Captain, what's going on? What you doing? Yeah, okay. The girl runs right over to me. Click. Seems my plan was poor. I could even avoid two of them. Well, I probably shouldn't have been trying that anyway. It was irresponsible of me. Plus, you don't think they wouldn't have come seeking you out if they actually wanted to say something to you? You know, that's just... people have free will. Hello, Kotoha. I'm checking all the systems to make sure everything's running okay. What brings you here? Just checking on you. I saw Sarah walking in the hall with a weird look on her face, so I assumed she'd been talking to you. With a weird look. So, that means something happened between you and her. Oh, yeah, she wasn't here a few minutes ago. She twists her head like an owl. What'd you guys talk about? She apologized for her behavior from these past few days. Did you accept it? In a way. Heh, so no. Kotoha pats on the shoulder before shrugging. Well, you shouldn't feel bad about it. She brought it on herself. I wouldn't have accepted her apology just like that either. Somehow I don't believe you. I suppose most wouldn't. Honestly, thank you for reminding me of that. To be honest, I was starting to feel a bit guilty. I'm sure I'll be able to forgive her soon, just not today apparently. I honestly do want the two of us to get along. No problem. She starts to turn around but stops abruptly. Hey, you want some help with that? How much you got left? Well, may as well take up on it. At least work will serve some purpose. I'd greatly appreciate that. This side's all done. We can split the other half evenly. Alright, leave it to me. How fast you bungle this? The ponytail bobbing up and down, she sprints to this side of the room. Phew! I didn't realize it was so labor-intensive. Indeed, it does take a bit of muscle. You feeling sore anywhere? I can give you a massage. A little. None I can't handle, though. If it gets too bad, you should go see Sarah. I will, I promise. Alright. Since we're done, I'm heading to my room for a bit. I'll see you later. Okay. As I approach the door, we wave goodbye to each other. I sit on the edge of my bed, contemplating everything. The inspection took longer than I expected. Better check my messages again. When I checked last night, they still hadn't responded to my last report. I'm getting a little worried. I pull up my PD and turn the screen on. Okay. I'm expecting consequences for my decisions. Upon checking the inbox, I realized the report had never sent. Rather, was unable to send due to a network error. Oh. That's right. I was so caught up in trying to get us through this that I completely forgotten. I tossed the device on my bed. Yeah, the connection was supposed to be cut off yesterday. We should all be able to speak freely now. But, is that really for the best? I don't think Amelia will react badly to anything at this point, but I am worried about how Sarah and Kotoha will take the news. Regardless, I must remember that above all else, everyone's safety is my top concern. Even if I must delay telling them. What shit? My shoulders slump as my mind wanders the possibilities. I'm especially worried about Sarah. Her mental condition is too unstable. Ruin the truth may set her off. I'm not sure we'll be able to keep that get out of that one unharmed. In the meantime, I'll try to figure out the optimal way to relay the information. Then again, maybe I'm just overreacting. Sarah can definitely be reasoned with, and Kotoha has been cooperative this entire time. Worst case scenario, I'm sure we could overpower Sarah until she calms down. So I'm not looking at her. I sighed before lightly tapping myself in the head. I could really use some guidance right now. Embarrassing. As if answering my call, I hear a knock at the door. Come in. Oh, hello. In steps Amelia with a few cleaning supplies stuffed in her arms. Is it alright if I clean up in here? Of course. Just be careful with the electronics. Got it. After giving me a quick smile, she dashes to one side of the room and begins to dust. Alright. Okay, The woman turns to face me, a curious look on her face. It's more like a look of shock. What would you do if you'd been keeping a secret from your friends, but were too scared to fess up for fear of upsetting them? Oh yeah, that's completely being nonchalant. There's nothing remotely conspicuous at all about that question. No, that's not obvious. The slightest. It's about as fucking subtle as a sledgehammer to a goddamn computer screen. She swiftly sets the supplies down, then comes over and sits next to me on the bed. I can't imagine you talking about Sarah and Kotoha. I knew it was obvious, but it was still too uncomfortable to say outright. Okay, well at least you knew you were more or less being obvious. That's fine. That's acceptable. Then I forgive you. For what slight? I don't know. I'm looking fucking ridiculous over here. I think I can understand that. As for my advice, I think you should do whatever your heart tells you to. Huh? If you think you should tell them, do it. If you don't, don't. I want to tell them. There's no question about it. The problem is, how do I do that? Who do I tell first? When? Well, as much as I wish I was all-knowing, I'm not. Unfortunately, you'll have to find those answers for yourself. She jumps off the bed and resumes cleaning. Even that was helpful, though. Thank you. If you say so. While Amelia and I are still talking, another knock on the door interrupts us. The door's open. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Captain. Oh, and Amelia, too. You guys busy? Oh, no, we were just talking while she cleaned. Right. And I'm actually done now. I just got caught up in our chat. Why are you blushing? Okay. Well, Sarah made lunch. You two should come eat with us. She set some aside for the both of you. Oh, and it smells super good. I'm certainly hungry enough. I just need to bring these back first and I'll go. The maid gathers all the cleaning supplies back at... Jesus, she's already just being degraded to the maid. Okay. All the cleaning supplies back in her arms and slips past Kotoha, who gives her a small smile. I'll be right there too. Thank you for letting me know. Of course. The door slides shut after Kotoha walks back into the hallway. I take the opportunity to wipe the sweat off my face. Why is my heart beating so quickly? I shouldn't feel guilty. I'm only doing what's best for everyone. I hope, anyway. I need to stop doubting myself. I must focus. I brush all my worries aside and head to the door. I pace around the room, nothing but worries in my mind. Okay, in this moment my mind falls on despair. Is it gonna be a thing like later on, depending on my choices, I'll have more options? Like, I can choose like more routes her mental state can take or something like that. But even then, it's kind of weird that a mental state is a choice as opposed to just a result of, well, a consequence of what I have done as opposed to something I can choose. So maybe that was, if I can speak, that would be great. Maybe that is what this is. My choices have resulted in despair, and it's kind of like a big, this is what you're stuck with thing, you know, a slap in the face. This is your test result. You got an F. In this moment, my mind falls on despair. I need a drink. I pace back and forth. My mind's a complete mess. What am I gonna do? I'm so confused. There's no one who can guide me anymore. It's all so strange. Damn, I can't do anything without someone instructing me, can I? It's too difficult to live this way. I just want to crawl up into a ball and wait to die. And that's exactly what I should do too. There's no one who loves me and no one who will miss me. I suppose this is the fate of tools like myself. Wow. Okay. Right, curl into a ball and die in my necklace shape. Okay. I slowly drop my clothes onto the floor, then crawl on top of my bed. The more thoughts and memories that pass in my mind, the more tears chill on my face. For the first time in my life, I'm forced to face a difficult, painful reality. My heart swells with uncertainty, confusion, and a seemingly endless well of overflowing pain. In this moment, I truly want nothing more than the sweet comfort of death's embrace. I yearn for with all of my being. Okay, that got edgy as fuck all of a sudden. And depressing. There's one word that... No, not edgy. What the fuck? It's got depressing in general. There's one word that best describes right now. It's weak. I lack the strength so much as causing myself harm. Instead, I simply bury my face in a pillow to stifle the sound of my panic shrieks. Why am I still alive? Why was I ever born? No, I've known all along. I was brought into this world against my will in the most unnatural manner possible. I was born with nothing and to have nothing. That is myself and all I encompass both now and forever. So are you like were you like grown in a tube or something, or? I spent hours deliberating, only to eventually fall victim to tiredness. The next morning, why am I still alive? God, I couldn't even get anything done last night. I'm so useless. I bury my face in the palms of my hands. Should I even bother telling the girls the truth about everything? Will it serve any purpose? No, I'll just leave it. There's no point. Even if there is one that I don't see, I don't care anymore. Ignoring my feelings, I force myself to get dressed, eventually heading out the door. Okay then. Right. I've actually lost track of the time. Don't know how long this has been running for, but I'll go and call this there. That's a wonderfully cheerful note to end this on. I'm just gonna go. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next episode.